Well, everybody, it is launch day. It's finally upon us. Crept up a lot quicker than I thought. There was a lot of last minute preparations that I had to do. I'll add preparation day number 5 video up, and I'll go through all the last minute stuff that I had to do. I wasn't able to film a lot because it takes a little longer to do stuff when you're filming. So we got it all done, and it's amazing that we were able to get everything done. I was able to reinforce the spreader brackets with the stainless steel upgrades. I did some mast wiring. We added a 12-volt socket to the wheel pedestal, and we have a phone mount there, and then we have a red light in the cockpit and some switches that we added. I don't know if you can see them from in right now. And then we built kind of a frame so that the mast isn't all on the solar panel. And then we put a block here, 4x4 with this. And it goes up to there, and we have it all tied up real well. And then, what am I trying to think of here? Once we get going on the river, I'll actually put that bimini up, and it rests on the mast perfectly. Thought it was kind of cool, and then that'll give it a little more support there. And yeah, that is it. We got the rudder all painted, the bottom painted, so everything should be doing good and coming together. We replaced the anodes in the engine. We put motor oil, gear motor oil in it. So we have that, and everything should be good. This Great Loop trip is going to be pretty amazing. So the plan is to head to Bayport, Minnesota, and we're going to put in there. We're going to stay at the Bayport Marina for 2 days. So that, sorry about that truck, my crazy hair. So that I have a day or two to be able to figure everything out before I take off, and we're not just launching the boat and then going. So we'll launch the boat, put it at the marina for 2 days, then I'm going to come home, and then I'll be able to go, oh, I forgot this, and bring it back tomorrow, and then I'll have a full day tomorrow to get everything ready, and then Sunday will be the day that we leave Bayport, Minnesota, and start to head out on the trip. So this is right now. We're getting ready to head out. I'll get some footage once we are on the road, and then once we get to Bayport and launch the boat, you guys will be part of the footage and the journey. So follow along. This should be a trip of a lifetime. All right, everybody. That wasn't too bad. Everything made it. The mast didn't bend. And we made it down to the St. Croix River here. So this is where we're going to put in. It's a little north of the Bayport Marina Association, about a mile. But it's south of the public launch that's just a little bit north of here. It's $15 a day. We'll zoom in here. The Beach House Marina. Fill out envelope completely, date, vehicle license number, dollar amount, and then you're good to go. And then trailer parking is over there. So we're gonna get the bumpers on the boat, and then we're gonna leave the mast down like this till Alton, Illinois. But I figure the way I have it set up, there's enough room to go underneath it and the deck. And we didn't have it when the car was coming down, because it would probably blow down, but now on the lake we'll have it up. We can put the bimini up, and that'll also support the mast there a little bit. It's a little windier than I was hoping it would be, and it's raining, but we shall prevail. Like Odysseus, we set out on our journey. So I'm gonna get the ladder out of the truck here and start getting everything set up. All right, so we have everything all set up. We have the rudder on. We got our bumpers down. just gonna wait for this other boat here, and then we'll be putting in. The wind is coming from the south there, so we're gonna wait till he moves so we can put our boat in, and when it comes off the trailer it can go right against the dock. We don't end up putting it in here and the wind pushes it all sideways and ends up making it for a bad day. So this is a pretty cool little marina, the Beach House Marina. Just kind of looking around while we're waiting here before we start our journey. Looks like they got a little area over there you can go swimming, and there's a park. And this is a marina. I'm pretty sure there's a public launch north of here. I don't know if that's a public beach or a private beach or how that works. And here's the marina. There's one sailboat, so that's cool. So, looks like they're almost done, and then we'll be heading out. Well, here we are. Here is splash time. We are no going back now. Wish me luck, fair winds, and fellow seas. I'll come back once the boat is in the water. And the Mellow, she floats. We have her in the water. Now we're gonna get the truck up and we're gonna head out to get that up and done, and then we're gonna head out to Bayport Marina. Alright, here we are in the water. One of the first big boats we've seen on our trip, kind of there. Not big boats, but bigger than we ever saw on Lake Mille Lacs. So, everything's looking good. We're gonna cast off the lines and head up to Bayport Marina now. Here we are. We are officially out on the water. Down here we have some bigger boats. There's like a line of them heading south, which is pretty cool. We are officially out on the water. Pretty cool. The wind's coming from this way, so we'll be going into the wind, into the waves, but that's all. So we have our chart plotter here, and we have to go down to Bayport Marina, which is down here. It's not very far. I have also Navonics on my phone that I use up here, but as you can see, I'm using that to make my video, so that doesn't really help at the moment. So we gotta watch out here. There's a sandbar to the left, it looks like. So we're gonna go right here and go up next to it. And then keep on heading down to Bayport Marina. Well, we did it. The journey has begun. Well, technically not. We haven't set out for a journey. This is still kind of the last preparation. Sit days so that I can run home still, and if there's anything that I forgot that I'm like, oh, I forgot, I'll be able to bring it down. So this is pretty cool. Here's the Lake Mille Lacs. We definitely have way bigger boats out here. It's cool just to sit in the line heading out. Once we get up here to Bayport Marina, I'll give you guys a little more of an update. Alright, we are at Bayport Marina. So we are at D33, so there's 4 docks. There's 2 there that are A and B, and then there's C, and then over on the very left is D, which is the transient dock, they call it, which are people that can just come for a day or two and don't have it just for a whole season. So, and they have a fuel dock right there on the end of the B section as well. So we're gonna get up here, get the boat all tied up to the dock, and I'll be back. All right, we got all docked. This place is pretty fancy. So the Mellow looks kind of cheap here, but it's my home, and it's going to be my home for the next 6 months. So now we're going to go return the truck that we rented, get the boat all locked up, and then we'll be coming back and getting everything all figured out for provisions and everything. And then we'll be getting to head out on our trip. So getting the boat in the water here in the St. Croix River was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And then coming down the river was really cool with those big boats, bigger boats. I know they're not big boats. I can't wait till I see some of those huge cargo ships down on the Mississippi and in the Gulf. So, alright, I'm going to get the boat all closed up, get the truck back, and I'll come back tomorrow when I head down to the boat myself and get everything all provisioned and get my food and everything that I want on board. And then the next day we'll be heading out and having a goodbye with everybody. So the Mellow, she's a good girl. She's going to keep me safe. We're going to get through this. So if you guys have any questions about the setup of or anything that I have here, or any of the things I've done in the past, leave them in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us out. I'll see you guys later.